recorded. That way if anybody is.
Maybe my over.
Oh, go ahead and admit. Nice. Hey, Jeannie. Can you hear us?
I think we muted her.
Oh, yeah. Unmute all, yeah. Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Sweet, okay. All right, so far you're the only one with us. Hey, you know, you can join GPS too. Okay, she's going to?
Yeah. You email her the link to the application?
I will. I will. Yeah. Okay. Hey, can you see my screen that has the Blackboard GPS?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Beautiful.
It's scrolling. That's the same thing as the screenshot. That's good. It's scrolling.
Is it scrolling?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Your screen video.
Thank you. Thank you. Very cool. Very cool. All right. I'm going to minimize your picture right now. So bye-bye. All right. So GPS. We have an agenda for today. And our agenda for today is...
One sec, your president glued stuff to the table.
My president glued stuff to the table.
Yes.
Nice.
We're trying to.
Not everybody can do that. You have other.
I'm gonna get paper towels.
All right, where'd Jeannie go? I don't know where her window is.
Jeannie's gone.
She's left us forever.
Here.
All right. I hope she's still there.
I'm still here.
It says she's there.
Yeah.
Can we hear her?
I'm still here.
She's not muted, but I can't hear her.
Oh, I'm still here. How can they not hear me?
Volume on the TV.
All the way on the right?
Volume plus.
Oops.
Plus the computer volume. Okay. All right, Jenny, can you talk?
Hello?
My little awkward self. I like your little username,
Yeah.
but I can't hear you.
I'm
I can see
here.
when she's talking.
Yeah, I can see what she's talking to because
Yeah.
I'm talking and it goes green and.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, but anyway,
Here.
as you can see, Jeannie, we've got some engineering students in our lab. They've been given a bridge project that they're working on. And our fearless leader is one of those that are in that class. So she is a little bit more concerned with her little bridge right now.
More like the glue on the table.
Or the glue on the table that she put.
Well, can't you just turn the table if the bridge is glued to it?
Yes, okay, completely fine.
All right, glue focus.
That's not how glue works.
Are you
You
sure?
know it.
All right, I'm hoping Samantha will join us because one of the things that we want to talk about is the movie night. As some of you know, but maybe not all of you know, the movie night on Friday, we were there, we sold concessions, we made $31.50, so GPS now has about $170 in our accounts. But the problem was that they couldn't get the video to work. So they rescheduled the video and the movie's this Sunday. Sunday at 3 o'clock. Now the question is, do we want to do concessions? So Haley said that she's going to try to be there. I already know that Samantha is going to be there. Samantha is all about concessions. So the question becomes then, from Friday, do we need to replenish any of the beverages?
I didn't do account. I know Food Lion has a sale right now with Coke products.
Okay.
So if anything, I can replenish, like maybe Coke from Sprite, not Sprite, Coke from Pepsi, if,
Okay,
because we might be running low. If anything, we might be running low on the Pepsi.
all right. I believe there were comments that were made at the event that we have either caffeine-free or something either like, something
Sprite.
other than water. So yes,
Yeah.
let's add some Sprite.
Yeah.
If we're gonna go ahead and do that, just save your receipts and
Yeah.
then we'll replenish and all of that other stuff. She said we're going on snacks, we're going on the M&Ms and all of that. So all we need to do is just replenish. And are you gonna be able to go someday?
Yeah, I can go.
Okay.
I have this stuff in my car. So
Okay, so you'll be able to put everything back on ice and get started. Perfect. All right. Next is Girl Scouts. Jeannie, I don't know if you know, Emily is the coordinator for this community service event that we're going to be doing. And Emily's actually here today to talk about Girl Scouts because a couple of the things that kind of came out over the weekend was that there is a lot of things that are going on during April, particularly on April the 27th. As you can see from the agenda, we've got the Girl Scouts badging event that we are going to be doing community service for. We got the North Carolina Science and Engineering Fair. JCC is hosting an event called JCC Discover Science Day. And then we also have STEM Saturday that day. So one of the things, I'll let Emily talk about what it is that we want to do during that day. And we'll talk about how all of these 3 events on the 27th kind of come together and why it might be a problem or might not be a problem after we have our discussion today. To some different ideas that we might have. So I'm going to turn this over to Emily, and I'm going to let Emily talk and tell us about the Girl Scouts badging event on Saturday, April the 13th and Saturday, April the 27th.
So first, I'd like to say I already have over 60 girls signed up. So 2 days is not enough, it's gonna have to be 2 days.
Right?
Because we already have 60 girls. Wilson County has 40, because she's like, how many can we max out? And I'm like, there's no way we can do more than 40. She's like, okay, and I asked her today, so how many you got? She's like, I have 40 waiting on standby that would like to do your event. So I was like, all right. And then that's just Wilson County. So Johnston County, I have over 20.
Okay.
So we have over 60 girls who will be doing these events, and money's already been collected by troop leaders. It just has to, my mom's going to get it from troop leaders and then get it to the GPS account.
Beautiful.
But so that's part's been done already.
Beautiful.
So what we'd like to do is that Girl Scouts has 3 levels of badges that have to do with robotics. There's one that's all about designing robotics. That's just kind of learning design basics, drawing your own kind of thing. The second one is about actually physically making it. And for the younger girls, that can just be making something out of Legos that doesn't actually move, but it's the shape of what they designed, with kind of the idea of like, electronics can make it do this and this, but they don't necessarily have to do it due to the younger age. But the older girls, they're actually like supposed to make something that can actually possibly move on its own, like a Vex kit, or there's the Lego kids, or kit apart chassis if they're older girls, because if Wilson has high school girls, they can be put on that.
Okay. Now the question is, these are the 3 different badges, right?
Yes.
The brownie, the cadets, and the juniors.
Yes.
Brownies, what grades are we talking about?
So
for brownies?
I'll just go in like date order. So daisies are kindergarten through 1st, brownies are 2nd through 3rd, juniors are 4th through 5th, cadets are 5th through 8th, and senior ambassadors are 9th through 12th.
Okay. All right.
They all have these 3 levels, and they all follow the basic pattern of design, build, learn about stuff, and do some code. They all have varying difficulties, but that's the basic set out for every single age.
Okay. Now, as you know, we have STEM Saturday
Yes.
going on every Saturday in April. STEM Saturday is going to be using the Vex robots that we were hoping to be able to use for Girl Scouts. The question becomes, on April 27th, I have confirmation that we have the VEX robots for the first date. April the 13th, not a problem. April the 27th, I have confirmation that we have 2 VEX
Okay.
robots and we have 1 Lego League kit.
Okay.
So the question is do we want to use both on the 27th or one or the other?
So most likely, that all depends on when they get back to me about age level, because those are mainly meant for the juniors and up.
Okay.
And if for them, it's mainly brownies with only a couple juniors,
Okay.
the 2 VEX kits will be
All right.
just fine.
So
If not, both on standby would be good. And also, Triple S has a bunch of Lego ones. And DJ, I'm good friends with him. He's their team captain. I'm sure he would loan 1 or 2 out for me for an event as well if needed.
okay. All right.
So I
then-
can get more if it turns out a bunch of older girls this time. Because I know from my mom's troop at least, only 3 of the 15 are juniors and the rest are actually brownies.
Okay.
So if the other troop ends up the same way, we won't need more than the
The
2.
2. All right. So we're covered.
Yes.
Now, the next thing we've got to talk about is on the 27th is the engineering and science Discovering Science Day. And the idea was that JCC is doing this. JCC is hosting this as a part of the Engineering and Science Fair month. So we're hosting our own event. And the idea for us was to partner with the engineering club, GPS club, and Joko Robos and work together on the VEX robots and create an obstacle course so that we could run an obstacle course. Then the idea became, because the Girl Scouts are going to be here and part of them getting the badge is the presentation part of it, we were hoping that maybe the Girl Scouts would join with us, and at the end of the day, because that is from 1 to 4, at the end of the day, that we have them showcase what they've done all morning long, and that we have STEM Saturday going on, Girl Scouts going on, Discover Science going on, all at the same time, but then we all work together to do this display at the end. And working with, I've spoken to the advisor, and he was the one who came to us and said, will we be willing to do this? And I'm thinking, because you're on Joko Robo, you're using GPS, you guys are on Joko Robo, Jeannie, you're a member on Joko Robo, you're my Joko Robo connection, and I just need to pull in some engineering folks from the engineering club, and after talking to the president of their student club and figure out what we can do, and then maybe get the VEX robots in here next Wednesday, and we put them all together and we program them, and then the first Lego League robots, we program them so we know how to do it for all of the events on the 27th. That sound good? Does that
Yes,
sound
that
doable?
sounds
That we
great.
all work together and we do this together?
Wait, next Wednesday?
See, it all worked out. We were all stressed over the weekend. That it was all colliding at the same time. That I just kind of like everything dropped.
Because
until
everything
after-
wasn't originally
Robos.
planned when we planned these 2 weekends, and then all of a sudden it's like, some Saturdays are now through April. They used to end in March, and now there's this going on, and we were like, okay.
But they're going to use B128.
Okay.
We'll have B126 for the programming part. So what I need from my GPS members is looking at the Hour of Code projects as a backup in case we can't figure out how to program the VEX robots or the first Lego League Legos.
And it also keeps the other ages who aren't actually working on the moving robot something to do.
Gives them
So the
something to do
brownies
as
who
well.
don't do the VEX, that's their code activity. The juniors who do the VEX, it's a program of X.
Yeah. So, so yeah, we need to come up from the Hour of Code site at least 5 programming projects
Of different age groups?
of different age groups.
So like
of
5
different-
per age group or is it?
No, I think 5 total. If we have 5 total for the different age groups, of the 3 different age groups that we have, because we have 3 different age groups. And then I think if we do an easy one with blocks, and then an advanced one that's code, we should be set with enough examples. And let's figure out what they're gonna be so that next week we can get together, or the week after, and we do them as a group together, so when it comes the 13th, we all know what we're doing. That sound good? All right, so who wants to take the lead up on the project? All right, Sam, you got it.
This is the only thing I feel confident in doing.
Perfect.
And there will be kindergartners through 8th graders. So,
I will make sure to check through different
yeah.
age groups.
Yeah, kindergartners through 8th grades, different reading levels.
Are they coming by bus or parents bringing them? Or?
Their troop leader or their parent, it's kind of, since it's a Girl Scout event, kind of how it works is we have check-in at a certain time, and the troop decides within itself how they want to transport the troop here, whether that's leader carpool or each parent brings their own.
Our role for for Girl Scouts, GPS role is to be here. We're giving them access to the building. Other than that, having these programs ready, that's it. They're handling everything else. They're handling the food, they're handling the snacks, they're handling the registration, they're handling the money, they are handling everything. We're hoping to provide the VEX robots and the Lego robots, and then the programming that goes behind that.
So are we gonna coach them through each stage? So we're gonna coach them through the building, the designing, and the code, or is it just the code?
So I haven't 100% decided how to do that. So how it is each girl will kind of always have a person with them, and I don't know if I want to, depending on people's comfort levels, to keep one person with a group all day, or they switch between people based on what they're better suited for, which I think might work better in this case, like 2 or 3 people stay in 126 all day, 4 or 5 people are in here all day, a
And
certain
they're gonna
amount.
be from Robos.
Yes.
Yeah, so in here building, we need folks from Robos. So Abigail, Jeannie.
I've also reached
you,
out to
Maria.
Gadget Girls and
Okay,
some other
great.
first teams to ask for females. I'm reaching out to a couple more tonight. I'm gonna send Optimus and Triple S and Franklin Bots. Because I've worked with people from Franklin Bots at Girl Scout event. I knew 2 of the people on their team because I worked as a program aide with them at Mary Atkinson. So I know they could do
Alright.
something like
So yes, you work on your end to get some people here on the robots part.
this. And I have a photographer coming as well.
Beautiful. I'm also going to I'm going to invite Tracy, who is our college photographer and social media person, and because this is going to be big enough that we want to showcase us as the GPS Club, as our community service project, working with Girl Scouts and STEM, all in STEM month and all of that.
We need to send an email out to the robotics girls today because we need them to.
Okay, all right,
Because if we can get them here,
yes.
it goes not only for the GPS, it goes to the robotics team as community service, and we can apply for grants and awards with them being. But we need to get them.
Okay, all right, we will get them here. We'll get them here, all right? We're going to talk about, she's gonna be here, Haley's gonna try and be here. I can't hear Judy, so I don't know if Jeannie is planning on being here, on Sunday. We can see her, but we can't hear her. Not quite sure why.
So put a thumbs up on the video if she can come.
Can you hear me?
Handling ice and money again.
Or there's something in the chat.
Oh, I should be able to attend all April events, cannot attend movie because my parents will be out of town March 23rd through April 7th. Can you hear or see me? Thanks for the MSG, somehow I lost you.
Yeah.
Try clicking at the bottom. I did try
I
that.
think it's.
Okay.
So here's,
Not the other one. That one. No.
But she's not.
Maybe you
She's
made.
shrunk.
How do I?
yeah, I shrunk her and now I can't find
She's
her.
gone forever.
Oh, no.
But I know she's still connected,
Yes.
but I can't find her. I can't find where she went.
What happens if you click unmute all?
Oh, wait, what's this? What's this? Unmute all. Yeah, she's unmuted. So I'm gonna minimize that. I'm gonna minimize that. Can you hear me on Zoom? I cannot attend next Wednesday. Do we have a Joco Robo meetings today or Thursday?
Tomorrow's just.
It's tomorrow, 5 to 7.
Can you
I
hear
think,
me?
yes, she can hear us, but we
Still
can't.
on?
It's acting like she's on.
Jeannie, send us a message if you're still with us.
I'm here.
Yeah.
She
Oh,
was
whoa,
just
I think
talking.
she just sent a message.
I can see her
Where?
green light
Where?
slightly moving.
Yeah, the more button just flashed orange.
Yeah, I think she just sent a message.
More. Oh,
Oh no.
crap. Come back. Come back.
Okay.
Come back. Chat. I'm here. Okay. Let me see.
Hmm.
So we talked about the movie night. Did we talk about what we want to do for spring fling?
No, we have not. That's
Do you
next.
like your money now?
Let's hold on to it. I trust you.
Is that Mr. Lee?
Let's hold on to it until after Sunday, and then we'll just do all of it at one time because I only have one more deposit slip. Only have one.
You know, you
And they're
just got a bunch
special.
of bank. No, can't you just get a bunch of the bank?
No,
You just-
because we go to our business office
Yeah.
over in the Wilson building, and they have to be on purple paper. I can print them, but they have to be on purple paper, and I don't have purple paper. So-
I remember I went to a meeting once, like, even if you only have $1, submit
Yeah.
it, turn it in.
Okay, all right, I'll turn it in, get back. You're here,
I'm just saying, that's how they said it to
Okay.
us at the
All right.
meeting, they were like, "God,
What
turn it
meeting?
in, even if it's $1, I got for
When was this? Maybe that rule changed
That
since
should be
July.
31.
3150, all
What
right.
happens if you click the button?
Which one? Oh, admit.
She's entered the waiting room.
She's
Hello?
in. Hello? We need the parent to come back.
Can you hear me?
He tried to train me this morning and it obviously didn't.
Why are you using this as opposed to like Google Hangouts or Skype or?
Because this is what we've been using. It's
Can you hear me or see me?
So, all right. Spring Fling. What do we want to do for Spring Fling? Do we want to do anything for Spring Fling?
I know at one point we talked about doing a table and doing a raffle, 50-50 raffle.
Uh-huh.
I think that's still a decent idea.
Should we get a roll of tickets for that?
We're going to do 50-50. We're going to do a roll of tickets.
So we don't have to like,
Ooh.
it's live,
Oh, gosh, no. No, yeah, because we can get that at the dollar store
right?
or even like at,
I figured maybe the college had some food bar rolls, but I wouldn't know where to go for
I
that.
wouldn't even either. I have no clue where to go for that. What about, do we want to use some of our money to decorate our table?
What did we do for decorations last time?
Well, Spring Fling last year was our very, very, very first event. Kat and I spent my own money and I had pink and blue balloons, which everybody thought we were having a baby shower instead of GPS. I had a pink tablecloth. We had Plinko from the Jolt. We borrowed their Plinko game. And what we need to do though, is we need to make flyers. We need to make GPS flyers because it's one of our recruitment opportunities. So who wants to take ownership of making a GPS flyer?
You still have all the files from the previous flyers we made
Yes.
before?
Yes, I do. Oh, hold on.
Here's a message.
We got a message. I do. Yay. Okay, Jenny, it's yours. You now have ownership of the flyer for the spring fling.
Thank God.
I can send,
Right?
yeah, thank God, 'cause I thought I was gonna have to do
I
it.
so appreciate it.
Yes, we love you, Jeannie. I will send you, yeah, I know you're good at making flyers, 'cause I taught you. I will send you what files that I have that have our logo on it, and you, girl, go for it. Only thing that I ask is that we incorporate our logo. Other than that, we want what our mission is. If we can put our link to our form, and I can send you that. And then also our meeting times, which is Wednesday 3 to 4, STEAM B116. We want to put that on there, and then go from there. Does that sound good? Okay. Yep. All right. Now, next. So that's spring fling. I also want to bring to your attention, ladies, Keystone Leaders. I know my Samantha's gonna graduate in a couple weeks and she's gonna leave us. I know, yes, she's been accepted. She's announced she's going to ECU. She's going to continue her information technology. Yay. Then she's going to go back and she's going to teach programming.
Yay.
Get your master's and come back and teach programming. Samantha. Yes.
Masters is so, they take so long. There's so much money. I'm not masters.
No, I did my master's in 1 year. You can do your master's in 1 year.
A lot of schools have the
I'm
4+1
already
program where you graduate with your master's in 5 years.
Yep.
They're telling me that I need to spend 5 years to get my 4 year at this point. So
What?
they want me to
But anyway, Keystone Leaders. Great opportunity, looks great on your resumes, looks great on your scholarship applications. Well, we already transferred, she's already accepted at NC State, she's dual enrolled. She's a 2 college student right now. Also, another opportunity, Jeannie, this is for you too, Foundation Ambassadors. Basically, the foundation sponsors our ambassador program. Ambassadors get cold ride here at JCC for the entire semester, the fall and spring semester. Plus, they have professional development opportunities. You become the face of JCC. I would love nothing more to see my GPS represented as an ambassador. I know y'all are really busy. You know, millions of things going on. Miss Math Club, Miss Everything Club, Miss Everything Club. But think about it. It's out there. Okay, think about it.
Math ends after this weekend. This weekend's competition.
Oh, you need to share with us the information on the competition. We'll come support you. We'll come support you.
It's like a Wake Tech in your campus.
Okay.
Really far away, you guys.
Am I allowed to apply for Foundation Ambassador? I'm not a JCC student yet. Sweetie, you've got to be a full-time JCC student. So once
You can apply your senior year.
yeah, you can apply your senior year in high
Going
school.
around the city.
Same thing with the Keystone Leaders. That also you can apply for your senior year. So once you become a full-time student here, and again, you'll be a full-time student after your senior year. So definitely your senior year, these are things that you want to keep in mind and go from there, okay?
Unless you graduate at the end of your junior year.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so.
They've made every senior at Triple S, they're making all of us sit through a thing on this right now.
Okay.
In fact, I've been sent 12 emails about it in
Wow.
the past 3
Now,
days.
Only thing that are you taking any classes at JCC right now? If you are taking JCC
Do you
classes,
want me to come here?
you can apply for dual admission at NC State, ECU, or UNCW. That I know you can do as a junior, as long as you are taking JCC classes. Other than that, we'd have to talk to Cyrus Ferguson. He is the expert on all of that. As a junior, I will be taking JCC classes. My engineering appointment is April the 11th. How do I apply for dual admissions? When you go to the JCC website, click on the search, click on dual admissions program, and everything you need to know is going on right here. You just missed the last information session, which was yesterday at 2. But if you contact them directly, they will definitely, and to contact them, what you're going to want to do is there is a form.
You're too early. She's too early.
Not as a junior taking JCC classes.
Next year.
You don't apply for dual admissions until you're about to graduate.
Mm,
From high school, they don't want you as a high school student applying for
They want you less than 36 credits.
less than 30, yeah.
Yeah.
They want you to have a decent. Because they told me that they wanted me to wait, and then I waited, and then I applied with 25
Okay,
credits.
all right. But anyway, there is a not interested in teaching. This is ECU. It's down here at the bottom somewhere, right here. Click on this, fill this out, and then they will contact you and you'll get all of the information that you need on dual admission.
And with that one, do it soon, because that's the interest form. So
Yes.
they'll get your name in there before you have to apply.
And then you will miss nothing regarding dual admissions.
They're the best.
Yeah. Perfect. All right, so going back to our announcements, we talked about Spring Fling and we've talked about Girl Scouts. And we've talked about the Science Festival that's through the North Carolina Science and Engineering Fair. This is the event that's the JCC event. It's called Family Science Discovery Day.
Where on campus is that going?
It's going to be here in the STEAM building. Everything is happening in the STEAM building.
Where in the steam? What rooms are left in the steam?
My guess is they're gonna be in 108 or 103 because.
They'll be in 113 in the
Because
physics
we have
lab.
108.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're upstairs
Physics lab.
and in the basement.
They'll be in the physics lab.
Okay, because I'm like, 'cause we have 108 and they usually we get 108. But we booked
Alright.
that like 2 months.
So keep an eye on our Blackboard site. As you can see, I've been posting. Now that Robos is over,
No, it's not.
well, now that we're on a break from Robos for a week.
Not really.
We're meeting Thursday, Jeannie, in case you didn't know.
Via robotics tomorrow, we never end.
I won't be here, but pretend I'm here.
I won't be here either, so pretend I'm here too.
Before I go, because I do have to actually
Yeah.
leave. For Spring Fling, if we want to do a game of some type, because I have all kinds of games I can play.
What kind of games?
I have board games, I have card games, I have Connect Four, I have everything. I have a game set we could bring. I just need to know what we're
I don't know if anybody's gonna wanna stop at the table long enough to even play Connect Four or anything.
They will maybe if we have a prize. All right, so. Okay, cool. I should be able to come tomorrow. Next week I cannot attend if we have a box meet. Okay. Okay. So we're back on Spring Fling.
I mean, Plinko is fun, but we ran out of prizes.
Yeah, we ran out of prizes. And where did I get? I got all the prizes from Jolt.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they have any more to give us. So the prizes that we did for the stockings for Hocutt Ellington, where did we get those? Did we get those through student services? Or did we get those through the vice president's office?
I don't know, I know where I picked them up, I don't remember who we picked them up from. I don't know.
Frank,
Yes,
as our advisor over at the Wilson Building,
yes.
could you find somebody to talk to see if we could pick up or they're willing to donate any kind of CERTCs, JCC CERTCs, prizes?
Through the foundation, maybe? 'Cause-
No, it definitely wasn't through the foundation. I know it wasn't through the foundation.
Oh,
They got
yes,
nothing.
certain-
Little
Not familiar with
gifts.
that term.
CERTCs, little gifts.
Swag.
Swag.
JCC swag.
JCC swag.
JCC branded products.
Thank you,
JCC
Sam.
branded products. All right. I'll
Bye,
see you.
Haley. I'll remember you.
I think they gave, I think we gave the kids.
Tomorrow.
stress balls.
Selfie sticks.
Yeah, selfie sticks. They had,
I'll find out.
a lot
Okay.
of it, I think the, stress balls were basketballs.
Yeah.
so,
Basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I got one on my
depending,
desk.
depending on what swag we can get will determine whether we need a game or not to kind of get people. The main thing we want to get the people to our table for is the 50/50 and info to join our program.
I think if we get a game, we'll get them there long enough to
Talk to them about, yeah.
Or you get a
I
chance
think
to win a
that-
prize
I
from the
think
game
the
if you buy a
condition-
raffle ticket.
The conditions are, you don't get to play the game unless you listen to the whole spiel.
Okay, I'm down with that.
We wish
Uh,
you
the,
while
uh,
we're giving them game pieces.
Or they don't get the game piece to the buy the
The
ticket.
high school students?
You know how in Plinko, you have to answer some questions before you get the game piece?
Ooh,
I don't know
nice.
that they could.
Do you remember?
Yeah, and like in actual
It's
Plinko, it's
11 to
like how
3.
many questions
Yeah.
you got
Right,
right.
you have like.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
I
that
know,
would-
I'm saying
I don't
that
think
now
that'd be too
they-
much if like,
you
you
know,
know,
you
questions
can-
tonight, but yeah, so.
I
if
know
you
that.
got at
What I'm
least,
saying
like,
is,
one
I don't
question
know.
right, you
Yeah.
get a Plinko thing.
On
They
campus,
get free reign to walk the campus in between their classes.
between the classes they do, yeah.
Yeah.
Do they have
And it's
ID
gonna
cards?
be over in LRC.
Do they have that, do they have?
Yeah, they have ID cards.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the other thing, for all of us who are going to be working Spring Fling,
Bring your-
bring your ID.
See, actually, yeah.
The couple days before, they're gonna have an event, SGA will have an event that if we attend that event, we get to pre-register for our badge and, or for our wristband for
Oh, that's
food and
right.
get us in, so
Last time I had.
it'll be a couple days before, the 10th.
The last time,
Get there.
Okay,
the last time the pre-register event was you had to attend a session, info session about DACA. I did
Yeah.
that. That's all right.
Yeah.
Got a cool pen.
yeah, it's worth getting that wristband and not standing in line.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, if you don't have a wristband, they won't feed you.
'Cause
And it doesn't matter if you're faculty or not.
I don't have any classes on Wednesday, but I can't imagine that PTK will have too many helping people at their table, so I may have to set up there.
Okay.
I could probably be there early, and if it's like it
Well-
was at fall, it could be like a
We
first come, first
looking,
serve.
we looking at the GPS club, y'all.
Well, on Wednesday,
Oh,
I mean, if I get
Not
there
even
first
all
come,
these people.
if I get
I
there
won't
first
be there.
come, first serve, when they put out the
Don't think you have
table,
enough
Yeah.
numbers.
side by
Side by side.
Yeah.
Yeah, move side by
That's
side.
what I was thinking in my head.
On Wednesday, I can be there after like 12:15 and on, but I have a class from
Okay.
11 to 12:15.
All right.
Do you
Well, the
want
good
me
thing
to
is
send
my
her?
first class isn't until
Do you
9:30.
want me to send her?
So we can scout, you come see me at 8 and we'll go scout
8, all right.
on the 10th and we'll go get our tape.
You know, Amber, I think would be perfect to do that.
Yeah,
What
but
day
what,
is it on?
what
What
is
day
it
of the
for you?
week?
It's
Thursday.
the 10th.
Oh, she actually has to be on campus on Thursday. Perfect.
It's on a Wednesday. I said Wednesday.
Oh, is it Wednesday?
I hope it's a Wednesday.
Well,
It's Thursday.
They're all on Wednesday.
Want me to take it? Okay.
well, then Amber doesn't need to be on campus, so you can
It's
make her
Wednesday.
be on campus.
It's Wednesday. Okay.
You cool with that saying?
Mhm. I'll put it in a safe place.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye. Tell Mama I said hi. Hi, Miss Vicky. All right, any other questions? Got a lot going on in April, y'all. For us not doing anything for spring semester,
You're gonna have 40 girls on April 13th here.
And the event is until 3 o'clock,
what event?
the Girl Scout.
No, it starts at
Club,
2.
92.
Nicholas.
What time do you guys need to be here to set up for registration?
I say at least 8.
So,
7:30 to 8.
all right, so I'll plan to be here at 7:30. You don't have, we both don't have to be here at 7:30. And since you're coming from Fayetteville, honey, you be here at 9.
No, I'll be here close to 7:30.
Can I show up at 9?
No,
Everything's gotta be ready
I'm
for the
curious
children
about
once they get in
parking,
the
Irene.
building.
you're curious about parking?
Yeah, I mean, with all of those people.
Well, they're gonna drop off a kid and leave.
Yeah. Parents aren't gonna stay, so
Is the,
we're not talking driving age.
the
here.
next closest parking is
Now, the 27th,
might be.
that'd be a whole.
We
nother
might be
story.
starting early enough that we beat most of
We'll
those
be
people for
okay.
drop off.
Yeah, we'll be okay for the event because JCC's event doesn't start until 1
Is
o'clock
it
in the
Easter
afternoon.
Sunday, the 28th?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I thought it was the 21st.
I know it is
Easter
the
Sunday.
21st.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is the 21st.
So
Okay,
we
yeah,
got
because I
the
tried to not
night
do
off.
one before Easter. So I realized that would be a bad idea.
Yeah, the 19th.
When do
They
you
in
get,
the,
when do you pick up the Easter eggs from the floor? What day is that?
On Sunday,
Okay.
April 21st. When did you pick up the eggs?
I don't
off the
ever pick up
floor?
eggs from the floor.
why
So
are
we
they on
hide
the
ours in
floor?
bushes outside.
I don't know.
They,
I
they're
get
not
it.
supposed to be on the floor.
People find them.
Not on the
I've seen
floor.
them.
It's outside.
I've gone to one Easter egg hunt and they were on the floor.
Wow.
I have
Maybe.
concerns.
Yeah, I'm out.
But how? I'm concerned. I'm just concerned. That's fine.
And I'm not allowed to go back.
Oh,
Easter bunny, we used to put ours
Okay,
outside, but I think.
so-
that's pretty-
By next Wednesday, we will have answers on swag.
Yes.
We will have programs. We will have confirmation. We'll have monies.
Then
We will have, we'll focus on that next.
Oh, I guess that does remind me, did we want to buy any more concessions or? I told them that I didn't know what the drink supply looked like. Do you know what it?
Because we got 2 weeks
No,
before our
I-
first, we actually have 3. All right, so,
Now, since the stuff is on sale, you said,
yeah,
might as well
Yeah,
get a
there's,
little something,
Coke
Yeah.
products are on sale at Food Lion.
something. Just get a little something, something.
get some something, some
Okay.
spray, get some something.
God, I'm talking
Leave that up to you, whatever we get.
I'm copying
I
and
was
pasting
talking
the
about,
invite
like,
to work my
caffeine.
event message
All
to all
right,
the
so
robotics team's Twitter.
next Wednesday, we will focus on the programs. We'll learn how to do those all together. So Wednesday, the 3rd, we will focus on what we're doing for the 10th. On the 10th, and between the 3rd and the 10th, we'll pull the engineering club members and JOCO members in on the 3rd, definitely the 10th, and work on the VEX robots and the first LEGO League robots on the 10th, because our first event is the 13th.
Well, the 10th is spring cleaning, you know that, right?
Oh, so there'll be no meeting on the 10th. Thank you. Yeah, no meeting on the 10th. All right.
Wait, okay.
I mean, we can make it after. I think it hopefully ends at
Well,
3 o'clock.
we're doing VEX on the 13th. We're doing all VEX on the 13th.
How do you private message someone on Twitter?
No idea.
Neither do I.
You.
I'm trying to get
I'm
staff.
trying to conduct a meeting here.
I'm trying to staff your event.
I think spring clean usually ends around
3.
3 o'clock.
Yeah.
So
We might still be able to come together.
We might be tired and cranky, but.
She posted on the
Yeah.
Franklin box. I was wondering if she.
Might be a little late.
Putting everything away.
Yeah,
and
we're
That's
doing
putting
that.
everything away.
It won't, you won't be leaving.
I
after
mean,
that.
like
Okay, I'm
90%
gonna
of the
send direct
people leave
message
at 2:30.
I
So
remember her.
we stuck around for just.
I mean, I feel like
but
Yeah,
Follow her.
yeah, that's it.
at some
I don't
point
want
in
to follow
time,
her.
You have to
It's your
follow her.
option.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't. Do you?
Jeannie, you got any questions? You know what you're doing?
Really? Let's turn on the.
You're gonna work on the flyer for Spring Fling. And then
They're gonna
you
say
said
that-
you can't be here next Wednesday, but you can be here for Saturday the 13th? Is that correct?
Can't be here
All right, send me a text message.
physically next Wednesday.
Keep talking,
Can be there.
my little awkward self.
yeah, maybe her mic's muted. You ever think about that?
Oh, yeah, Jeannie, check your mic. Is your mic muted?
Well, I guess it wouldn't say talking if it uses talking.
Yeah. I'll work on the flyer. I can't be there physically next Wednesday. I can be there on Zoom. All right, perfect. All right, sounds good. We all got our marching orders?
I can be there April the 13th.
We got this.
I don't know how to use Twitter.
Okay, thanks, Jamie. That's all we got for today. Have a great weekend.
So she has to follow me
We'll see you on
back, or I can't
Thursday.
message her.
Is that right?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, sounds good.
Message people.
Well,
before.
cause see, like for the flying platypi, it's right there. Like, they
Awesome.
follow-
I'll
we
see you
follow each
tomorrow.
other. But for her,
Maybe she's got those turned off.
There he is. We found you.
Hi, can you hear me?
No, we can't
we
hear
can't
you.
hear you.
Oh,
Well,
sorry.
thanks for following me back.